didn't have the microphone plugged in. But that'll work. We're in now. It's working just fine. We're back at it. And we are in Sen's Fortress. Or not Sen's Fortress, what am I talking about? We are in the Duke's Archives. And we gotta go get to Logan. That's first order of business. A big damage boost is awaiting us if we just get Logan's spells. That's of course if we can make it past these wax hollows. These are not skeletons. I honestly thought these were skeletons for the longest time. These are not skeletons. These are crystal hollows. They are stronger than normal. They can be a bit tough at times. But they do not swarm that much. They do swarm a little bit, admittedly. That was a nice instant kill. With 2 hits, make sure you don't drop nothing. I think the Channeler's Trident is what you want. One of the harder achievements to get. Really. We're running out of Estus, but I guess that's fine. I need to get this crystal dude over here. I do want to take him out in one parry, so that's why I got the Hornet Ring on. This'll work. 666 is a bit of a strange number. Don't know if that's lucky or unlucky. Let's go ahead and put on a Ring of Sacrifice, just in case. Because we will need to die to Seath. Of course, I do believe we can get the rest of Duke's Archives regardless of whether we are put into a precarious scenario. Ouch. And now we should end up in the prison. Some prison here. I guess I don't really need to. I could kill these guys back here though. Pretty easy. Oh, one of them dropped something. But now we're going to have to deal with a very irritating sound. come back here. Oh, stupid fat rolling. The higher equip load slows me down. Couldn't catch up to him. But anyways, we gotta deal with some Pisces here. I don't know if hidden body will help, but might as well try. One shot kill, that's pretty nice. It's a nice humanity there. That was completely too early. Nice. Logan's right here, but we can't open up the door just yet, and we won't be able to do it for quite a while, actually. Killing these two gives us miracles, soothing and bountiful sunlight, but those are for high faith builds and princess guard. Not to mention those spells are only useful in coop or co-op. You're that kind of guy. You dodged me. I am out of Estus. I should have rested. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, they all come down here. It's good to know. I expected a night. Oh, he just went to the ground. That was a dumb decision. I could have gotten punished easily there. But we do have a nice parry. That'll end it. I honestly don't know what happened to the Flambird dude. He really just went to the ground. That's much better. Let's open up this chest. That'll get us out of here. We're probably better off homeward boning it. We could open up the cells going up, but honestly they aren't filled with anything we need or want. Let's go ahead and get our Estus refilled. We can go up here. Let's actually go in this little drop point right here. This will give us the white, yeah, there it is, the white science ring and Ria's set. Ria's set is mostly for, like, if you want to cosplay, if you were a girl. I am playing as a male, but her set also has really high curse resistance too. Mine only has 8s for the helmets. Oh, I guess not. The Dingy Hood is the one I'm thinking of. It's the one by Anastasia. She's got really good curse resist. Hey, this is taking a hot minute. You're one tinky boy. Less than optimal, to be honest. I should have known that would kill me. Okay, we're just gonna have to run back up there. We both missed, but I got a nice backstab. Backstab and a heavy will do it. Now we're up here, back where we were before we got killed by Seath, in a bit of a different direction or area, to be honest. I think the layout has changed since we were here, but we can go ahead and rush towards where Logan's key is. We don't need to go to the bonfire just yet. I usually like rushing over here anyways. We should honestly buff up. There's no point in not. Is there anything up here? Don't remember if there's anything too valuable. I just got hurt pretty decently there. I like the curving arrows, those make a whole lot of sense. There's not anything up here. I've wasted my time and my buff is currently running out. It's unfortunate and annoying. And if you look down there, there should be a chest with a nice crossbow in it, the Avalon. Now the Avalon is an interesting weapon, but it is not a weapon we're going to use. It is a crossbow. It does not get any scaling, which technically is actually what works pretty good for this build right now, since I don't have a lot of strength or dexterity. I believe I have 18 in both, which honestly is pretty decent, but we still get a lot of value out of something like the Avalon. Doesn't matter though. We are about to miss every single one of our shots. There should be a shield around here, a knight shield that's crystal, and that's honestly a better shield than what we have now. I believe it has something like 70 stability or something like that. I think it's down there. Accidentally passed it, I think. Whatever. We're on our way now. I don't want to turn back. I honestly should have killed that guy before I turned this. That's not what I meant to do. I almost got myself killed for that. I should honestly double tap. We're right next to the bonfire. Let's open this up. This is not the mimic. There's a mimic down here. We're going to need a lot of blue titanite chunks too. We're not quite there yet, but I do want to make a lot of enchanted and magic stuff. Hopefully, as I've said before, the demon's great hammer. That's not good at all. I usually have the playback going, that's why you hear my echo in the audio. But it stopped due to an internet issue. I would love to pull this lever. Okay. Now that's the next area, the Crystal Forest, but we did just get the archive key. And that's key, pun intended, to freeing Logan. Gonna go ahead and rest here too. I should honestly kindle this bonfire. This bonfire is a pretty good bonfire, and especially in such a dangerous area like the Grand Archives. Wait, this is the Duke's Archives. Have I been calling it the Grand Archives this whole time? Whatever. We do need to get back to where we were though. I believe it's actually up here. I might be getting backstabbed right now by a skeleton. I mean a hollow. And I was. Let's go over here and heal up. I don't know if he's still chasing me. If he is, I'm gonna have to kill him. I just got shot. That's great to know. That's a nice berry. The stream does still appear to be working just fine, even though my background stream is not working. Okay. Oh boy. Nice. Excellent. With that, we just have to... Actually, we're gonna have to kill the Pisces again. That might be a little tough. We can also open all the doors now. There's not a real point. Let's go ahead and rest first. We can warp to that. Actually, no, this bonfire is cut off. That's unfortunate. But it's a pretty short walk anyways. I knew I was gonna get backstabbed by the other one. Not necessarily backstabbed, but hit from the back. There we go. This is my backstab. Nice. Let's see how... I shouldn't have cast it now, actually. But I did add to my cast. I want to see how good Hidden Body... Oh, you know what? That key is probably in a cell, now that I think about it. I was wondering where I get it, because I should have gotten it if it was down there. But it's probably in one of the cells. not that the extra cell that I couldn't open is anything special. Okay, we got a guy who's walking into the wall. I believe this is the key right here. It is. Let's go back up real quick. No harm in doing so. Actually, is it? Wait. Bit of a longer walk. Actually, I should have done this when I was coming back up. There is that item right there. How strange. I don't believe I've ever gotten that item before. In here, what is this? A large soul item. Not too shabby. A bit strange that they make us kind of work for that. Open up a door, get a key. After we got a key from their own guard, then go back, open up that door, and just get a regular soul item. Easier to get better soul items than that too. Such as Hero Souls and Great Hero. But anyways, these Piskas are gonna be a problem. Do not grab me. Do not grab me. Do not grab me! Honestly, don't know how loud that was. Excellent.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is.
Let me repair the stream real
I'm
quick.
imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives.
Excellent.
Such a storehouse of knowledge, so close but just out of reach. The thought offends me so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me, yeah? Hello again. Alas, the thought of... Oh, thank you. That makes twice. I will prepare to...
Anything else? Okay, let's move on. This is a Firekeeper soul right here. Probably easier to homeward bone it. We're gonna go ahead and try to level up. I think we have some levels to put it into our intelligence. I would like to keep going to 40. After that, we can start leveling endurance, because I do want to keep my strength down low to make the best of use out of our fire and raw weapons. Okay, I must be pretty stupid to just get distracted by that crystal sculpture. I don't know if they intended that to happen, but so this guy, see if he drops anything. Pretty rare, but as I said, he can drop the Channeler's Trident, which is something we want. Okay, I just got interrupted again. Okay, now that we're back down here, we can talk to Logan. And honestly, I should have saved my soul for the spells he's about to sell. Now that I think about it, his spells are quite expensive.
Hello, this as
Yeah, let's see here. Soul Mask we can get, but Soul Spear and Crystal Soul Spear are what we really want, and those are quite a bit expensive. I actually need to keep going into intelligence till 50 now that I think about it.
for White Dragon's Breath. That's pretty much Crystal Soul Spear. A little bit weaker, but a whole bunch of cast. It's one of the most casts that you can get out of any spell in the game. But we can keep going. We could probably buy all the sorcery after we kill Seath. Because Seath is resistant to magic, so we can use really any magic against them. I don't plan to use any magic against them. I might use a gold pine resin instead of my great magic weapon. Since gold pine is electricity or lightning, and that's super effective on Seath. Much better than our magic will ever be. Even though it is a pine resin. Okay, nice dodge. Got iframes. Somehow I wasn't hit. I will give that to the golem. Ouch. I almost died there. Oh, I almost died there. Sir. Wow, that almost blew past my shield. Really, pal? You think you got better jumps than me? Newsflash, pal. I'm the main character. Okay, okay. But you're dead, pal. That's a nice blue titanite chunk off of him.
It was you who rescued me.
Are they made up of blue titanite?
Thank you.
No, they
I
should be
am
made up of
wonderful
crystal or
feeling.
crystal golems after
Don't
all.
know how I ended up in that crystal.
Somehow living.
It wasn't
Maybe
terrible
by the
either,
titanite,
but
since
I
there are
can hardly
titanite demons.
move. I must think of... Oh, you would... Well... Well...
Excellent. I'm gonna have to name this stream if it does end Crystal or the Duke's Archive, the second part.